Whenever you're ready, I'll just...
Hey Sam, I'm here with Scott in the shop, and we have an old machine here that we're going to show you some quick adjustments on that will hopefully help you. So there's a couple points of contact here. The looper, how much space there is behind the needle between that and the looper, and then the point of the looper where it lines up with the eye of the needle. So go ahead, Scott.
Okay, we're going to bring our needle all the way down so the looper gets to the right of the needle. Now there's two strokes here. There's a left stroke and a right stroke. When you're all the way down with your needle, as low as it goes, you should have a gap between the point and the side of the needle, about 1/8 of an inch right here. So then what happens is your looper is going to go behind your needle, and you want to make sure it's very, very close, but not actually touching. So in other words, as close as the looper can get to the back of the needle without actually touching it. And then when you get your looper eye, which is right here, directly behind the needle eye and the looper eye should line up.
Okay, and if not, where's the adjustments?
If you need to adjust the looper left or right, you have these two nuts, one here and one here. When they're both loose, you can turn this shaft, which moves your looper back and forth.
Left and right.
Left and right.
Front to back.
If you need to position the looper closer to the back of the needle or farther away, you have a screw here. It's also a hex. You can put a little wrench on it. If you loosen this, Sophie knows about this, and you can rock the looper back and forth to your proper position.
And that will bring the looper closer to the back side of the needle. So the looper, when it's in the back behind the needle, it should have just a little bit of bounce right here when you press the needle. It should be just a hair's breadth space between the looper and the back of the needle and the looper. So again, this screw right here, you loosen that, and that'll allow that to fall back. And you bring it up till it's almost touching the needle, and then tighten that back up, and then check it.
See if you can see it from this side with your camera.
I'm going to move around here.
See how close? I don't know if that'll give you a good close-up.
Let's see if I can get a look at it. Okay, go ahead and rotate it a minute. You can see the looper coming in behind the needle here, Sam. All right, right there. So it's not touching it, but it's very close. That's where it picks up the thread on the back of the needle. All right.
It usually has to be as close as the thickness of a business card, or sometimes even closer. So it all depends. But that'll get you ballpark. And then, of course, make sure your machine's threaded. I talked to Sophie and the other lady, and they had it threaded properly.
Okay. All right, very good. Hopefully this helps you, Sam.